probably heard it like 7 times this year. So
Seven
This
times
year.
this year,
But
right?
it's actually not so deep. You should hear my brothers. Man.
Oh, really?
So
So,
I'll take your
so
word for
growing up, did they, did you grow up around the choir and they just say, this one is going to sing bass?
Oh, funny enough, growing up, my voice was terrible. So
Oh, it was terrible.
they didn't even think about it.
Oh, they didn't think about
Yeah,
it.
I was an
They didn't
instrumentalist.
feel you know how to sing.
No, I didn't feel like know how to sing.
Oh,
Because I didn't. Well, they used to tell me I sound like Don Jazzy.
oh.
That was my compliment, I guess. It was worse then, but it's better now. So yeah, I was more of an instrumentalist guy.
Okay.
I also produced. So I initially wanted to just do that for my
Okay.
life.
Okay.
But at some point, the people I was recording told me that I sing well, so I started to try. And yeah, but yeah.
So was it the people whom you were producing that convinced you that?
Well, partially at least, partially, because I used to write. I mean, writing is my main thing, but I started giving people my songs to sing for me, and sometimes I would, in quote, mistakenly sing it better than them. And they would encourage me to try and do it myself. So at some point, I decided, let me just try, and from there, I've been at least improving, vocal-wise and singing-wise. So yeah.
Okay. So at what point did you now feel, oh yeah, I think I can sing?
I think I had a girlfriend at a point in
Wow.
my life.
Wow.
At a previous point
think?
in my life.
You think? Wow.
And I know I wrote a song. I think one of the songs I wrote for her was one of the first songs I released, in quotes.
What was the title?
It was Your Birthday. That was the title.
Your
And
birthday.
I think I
Was it because of Sakba that you wrote the song, or you just
yeah.
wanted to show her that she's dating a talented person?
Can we say a little bit of both? But it was more just to make her feel good that day.
Okay.
As I remember, I was in school that time, and I was
Okay.
in school close to her, so we were really far apart.
Oh.
So I actually used a tab, a tab to record the vocals, and it's a very funny story. I recorded it later, and when I got home and released it as a real song. It's not out anymore, Sha, because
It's not out anymore. So it was out before.
It was out at a point in time.
Okay,
and I was
so-
still considering actually being an artist, but
So why
yes.
did you withdraw it?
Well, that
Because
time
you
I
guys
wasn't
broke
sure.
up.
No, in fact, it's a whole story. But that time I wasn't sure if I would still want to continue in the line or just stick with the production thing. So when I think after a year or so, when the time limit for the subscription in quotes elapsed, I just didn't renew it, so it just came off. But then I think about a year after that or two, that's when I now put out another song, so to say, and from then at least I've been consistent. So that's one of the challenges.
Okay, since we are in the month of love and all of that, it would be nice that you
Seems
get to
like
share with us what made you guys. Are you guys still together?
No, we're not still together.
So after releasing a
Oh
song,
my god! After releasing song, indeed.
I think the crazy stuff is that I never assumed he was the kind of person that dated people. The first time, I'm serious. The first time I met him, he was a bouncer somewhere, and he
Oh,
just
Jesus.
stood and he was
wow,
yes, and
he
I'm
was
like,
a bouncer.
Yes, and I was
another funny
am I
story.
lying?
No, well.
No.
I was not meant to be a bouncer that day.
Okay, so what happened? You were a makeshift bouncer.
That's the best word. That's the best way to describe it, because in fact, I blame my size. If not for my size, I would have been in the choir, but then no. As I arrived at the boot camp, it was a camp actually, and we went and they were like, yeah, you're going to be a good guy to guard the main guy of the whole scene. So it's like,
So how did that make you feel? Have you ever done that before?
I've never even been an usher, man. So that was my first and last time for that whole thing. At some point, I felt like I was just making the man uncomfortable, which I was. At some point, it just be like, I'm okay. Thank
How?
you. Like,
How were you making him? He was
Well,
looking at you and
no,
yeah,
no.
your size was intimidating.
Well, not really. He was like a simple man, so he was like, all this stuff is not necessary, that kind
Okay,
of thing.
okay.
So me always trying to, because I'm trying to do this fair job I've never done.
Okay,
well.
so you
So
were
I'm
not
almost
a
always-
bouncer. Let's make it.
Yeah, more
you
like
were,
a protocol.
No, you were a protocol assistant.
Let's go.
Yes,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
a
yes.
bouncer.
Chelsea, you're not helping my life.
But Chelsea, why would you call him a bouncer?
That
What
was
do you want
he
his
looked
girlfriend to feel like? Do you understand?
You're no single.
I wish you didn't have to assume that, but yes, I am single.
Wow. Why?
Why?
Yes. Why are you single?
Why am I single? That's a good question. It's like I'm meant to be single right now.
Oh, so how did you celebrate your Valentine?
Huh. We're rehearsing
This
for my
year.
show.
Rehearsing for the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Funny enough, ideally the show should have been on Valentine's Day because it's a love themed show too. But some things made us reconsider and shift it by a week. Availability of the members of the team and all that. So
Because they were all not single.
no.
I feel like he had to concentrate this time because it was not. It's not. It means to like write a song, release a song, and then you're now single.
Well, that was since
Omo.
2018. though.
It's like, see, all of you that are doing this law, I will just throw catapult.
So, but I feel maybe the members of the team had plans
Yeah.
on Valentine,
No,
right?
actually, see, they were meant to travel for another conference.
They were
initially.
meant to.
Yeah. So funny enough, they didn't end up traveling anymore. So the thing
Oh.
could have still held, but then we had already made the plans. So
Okay.
most of them that I was concerned about were still there for the rehearsal that Saturday. So
All right.
yeah, so it's not all of them that are single, sure, but then we choked for that.
All right. Okay, so let's get to talk about the show. The
Yeah.
title is also very catchy.
Yeah.
Yes. What's the title again?
The title is Romeo, Juliet,
Juliet and God.
Yeah.
Why? Why? Why did you have to
Oh
do
my God.
that?
This was well expected. Romeo, Juliet, and God is also based on that same relationship I was talking about.
Oh Lord.
That your same. What was her name? What's her name?
I will not disclose her name. She's
Why?
Juliet for today.
Why? Why don't you want to disclose her name?
Why not? I mean, let's give some slight anonymity, right?
Giving
No, but
Femi vibes.
exactly, you are giving some Femi Emmanuel vibes.
Femi vibes like that.
Yes, some Tunde.
Oh God, don't worry. To make it better, my middle name is Romolu.
Okay.
So in quotes, our nickname was actually Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, really? When you guys were dating?
Yeah.
Ah, what?
It's been a while, by the way. It's a secondary
So
school
how
relationship.
did that Romeo and Juliet come about? Why did people nickname you guys, or why did you guys, take that nickname?
Because her name actually also sounds a bit like Juliet.
Juliet.
Yes, and I'm Romolu, so
Okay.
Romeo, Juliet. I mean, it just felt right, I guess. To those that used to call, people used to also call me Romo, though.
Romo.
So that doesn't make things easier. So we prefer-
It sounds off like
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, we were together for a while. I think the full span of the relationship should probably reach 5 to 7.
Yes.
7 years.
Crazy, huh?
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
more, between 5 and
That's
7.
like a
I-
full blown, certificate course in a Nigerian university.
I mean, we can even go for medicine. So
Exactly. Without
yeah.
strike.
Without strike. Exactly, without strike. But let me see. So we broke up in 2021,
Oh,
right?
post COVID. That's not
Post-COVID.
nice.
Indeed. Sorry, 21. And well, basically, the song Romeo, Juliet, and God is, when you listen to the song, it's more like a play-by-play of how the whole thing went about. It was more like trying to be. I put it like this: we're trying to be a Christian relationship, while side by side, failing to be a Christian relationship in various ways. And at some point, it was like, at some point, you need to choose what's more important. And that choice kind of initiated a whole ripple of events that led to, in quote, God saying that, this is probably not the best at this time. And it being very hard to listen to that, but ended up listening to that. So that's how the name came about. Our old nickname, and including God inside, who should have been there from the start. So,
So who amongst you cried first or cried more when the breakup happened?
that's a good. Okay, when the breakup happened, this will make me sound bad. When the breakup happened, I think I had very few tears. I was the initiator of the breakup, and I had very few tears. But
So you were the
Wow.
chef.
well, no, I'm
Chef-
not me cook that food.
Chef Romolu.
Oh jeez, these are the issues. Nah, she did a lot of prep for the food. Let's put it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so of course nobody was perfect in both scenarios, but then my own tears came a lot before the breakup. So it was actually a very funny thing because a bunch of stuff was done that put me in the state of forgiving, and it was a very, very, very hard journey to go through, and basically it was God trying, still pushing me to do the forgiving thing, and I was like, okay, finally I pushed through, and I said, all right, I will forgive, and we will try to build off of the rubble. And he said, oh, nice, you're forgiving. I'm proud of you, in quotes. Now break up. So it was like weird. Why will you put me through this whole journey of forgiveness only to get to the end and tell me that you should break up? It was more like if you had ended this at that point when you still held on to animosity, held on to pain, then it would not have been good for you at the long run. You needed to properly get to a point of forgiveness and putting all that at the past, then before you could actually move forward properly. So yeah, it was an interesting process, but yeah.
So on the day you broke up, what did you wear? White, black, blue, red.
Black would make sense. Oh my god, I really can't remember. I'm sure jeans was involved.
Or jean, of course, so that you can run in case there's gonna be some fry pan on your head.
Oh man,
So
yeah, but it was an interesting day. I guess this year would make it 5 years, right?
oh,
Yeah, thereabouts. So it's been a while, but we have survived. I've survived.
and that's great. Are you guys still friends? Do you still talk?
Yeah, you could say we are friends.
Okay, we could say.
Worst case acquaintances, but yeah, we talk. Occasionally, we talk.
Occasionally.
good.
So you don't also believe in good exes, right? Yeah.
Probably not. I mean, I am on the it's risky camp.
Okay.
For more reasons than one.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if it works for you, sure. But if it doesn't, depends on what you mean by it working for you. At least in my opinion, sure.
Oh, great. So tell us, when is this event happening?
Yeah, the event, Romeo, Juliet and God, it's actually the third version, and it's happening on Saturday.
On
This
Saturday?
yes.
This Saturday.
21st of February, 2026.
Where?
It's going to be at MBTT, which is literally just next to Crest Hotel,
Of course.
close to Air Force Roundabout, and it's going to start by 2 p.m.
2:40.
Yeah, 2 till maybe about 6 there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are only gonna be the one singing.
Oh no, I have a few guest artists.
Oh,
coming
okay.
up.
So you want to tell us who they are?
We have Creed Corey, we have O'Sheaman, we have V Speaks,
Mm.
we have Ajayi MC,
Mm.
we have Nomza, Joy Boro, quite a bit, quite a full lineup.
Mm.
They're dancers, they're poets, they're singers, they're rappers, they're actors.
Mm.
So yeah, it's a proper show. That's why calling it a concert wouldn't have been the best way to term it, because it's not a stand and vibe thing. It's a sit and chill and be entertained type thing.
Okay, so since it's the seats and vibe,
Yeah.
is it paid? Is it gated?
Yeah. So this year we decided to run a hybrid form. It has tickets, but they are both free and paid tickets.
Okay.
The paid tickets have some higher benefits, but free
Like?
tickets still get you in. Like
Small chops.
there's actually some cake you get along with
Okay.
a drink. You get some preferred seating, of course, and you get a more or less a personal photo shoot type thing. We want people to have physical pictures, the old school. I'm trying to go with a general old school vibe.
Okay.
So people could have pictures that they go with. Those old ones that have
Yeah,
white frames.
yeah.
That kind of thing. So those are the advantages of the paid tickets, and of course preferred seating with the hall, and also you have face-to-face
Beautiful,
view of everything
beautiful.
going on.
That's great. I love the organization. I can actually
Yeah.
picture it
I can
in
imagine.
my head. So how much is it?
The paid ticket is 5K.
Okay.
It's 5K. So
Okay, and the free ticket is free itself.
it is.
Just walk in.
Some people were not happy with me that there was a free ticket, but I mean, let's get the word out there
Exactly,
first.
get the word out there.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You broke up and it's been 5 years, you're still surviving. Some people are paying the 5K. Everything is
just sure.
So why should people come?
Why should people come? Well, as I wrote in the description, it's a show that kind of covers all aspects, because it's based on my album actually that just came out.
Oh, what's the title?
It's Love Tales. Love Tales. It's a play on word though. It's also what love entails. but it's majorly Love Tales by Era the Dude. The first half of the album is out. The second half will be coming out after the show.
Okay.
And it touches on different aspects of love and how God should and is and isn't involved in many of the aspects. So the show itself caters to whether you are in love, whether you're in a relationship, whether you are literally married, whether you're not sure whether you should go into a relationship or not.
Whether you're in
you
a
are-
situationship,
Oh, a very
entanglement,
complex entanglement. Whether you are heartbroken,
nano sheep.
whether you do not want anything to do with the other opposite gender for like 17 years, and whether you just really don't know what to do at this point. That show is going to be for you.
Okay, all right, that's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this Saturday, the 21st day of the month of February 2026, it's going down, Romeo, Juliet, and God. Very interesting. In fact, it is very, very interesting. For that, I really want to come. When I saw Chelsea posted it, I'm like, what is this one again? Chelsea, is it that Chelsea is posting Bible study and all of that? So now now you have Romeo, Juliet, and God. I'm like, what is Chelsea? Which one is this one? In fact, Chelsea is already a lot. You are Chelsea. You are not supporting Chelsea. You are supporting Man U.
Really?
Like, do you understand?
No.
Like, there's always one contrast somewhere. So when I saw it, I said, okay, fine. For that reason, Seth, I really want to attend. You should attend. Let's get to find out. And Chef Roms.
Add it to the list.
Chef Roms is also going to be there. And, it's something that you should come for. With the way he has explained, it's something that is going to be very, very enlightening.
Yeah.
And a place where you can actually pour your heart out. Like, hey, okay, so I don't like he said, for those who don't want to have a relationship, those who it's just going to be a gathering. Let's just have a sort of forum, where everything is welcome.
It's
Whether you are having a UN before your Romeo and a UN before your Juliet, but you cannot carry UN to G because the G will cancel the UN out. But let's just come together. It's going to be amazing. The good thing there is that, just like you have two hands, left and right, you can choose to go in there for free. But don't look at other people's food.
That's fine.
Or you just want to pay your 5,000 naira. Not because of the food that will be there also, but also to support a great organization. That's it. All right. So Era is in the building, and we're going to be playing you the song Romeo, Juliet, and God. So that you prepare. Yes, post Valentine. Those of you who were ghosted on Valentine, that would be a place for you to vent.
Very much so.
Yeah, and just come and say your mind. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Afternoon Express still continues. Don't move a muscle. Right, we're gonna be right.